Hey everyone, this is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab, and today I'm back here in the sound design channel. Today we're creating a pad called Nostalgia, and it sounds like this without this EQ and sidechain. Really cool sound, right? And now if you want to listen to it in context, let's just activate the EQ and the sidechain. Really cool sound. If you liked it, you can get it over here in the description below in the Afro House sound pack available at Production Music Live's website. But let's get started with this preset. So let's get started with this. Let's initialize Serum, and we're going to deactivate the EQ and deactivate the kickstart as well. And we're just going to start with a raw Serum. Now we're going to start by choosing a sine wave from Basic Shapes. Unison is going to go up to 9. And detune a little bit down. And that's pretty much it with oscillator number 8. Now oscillator B, we're gonna go and select a basic weird -1. 12 voices of unison. And detune a little bit down. Now the wet position is gonna change. Kind of becomes a sawtooth. But it sounds really, really cool like this. So now we're going to go into the LFO number 1. We're going to put these knobs over here at first. We're going to go and put this over here. And if you select Alt, and you see how you change both at the same time, and that's what we want. Now we're going to put LFO 1 over here in the wet position B, and we're going to put it to somewhere like this. But we're going to set it to bar over here. This creates a little bit of wobble in the sound, and it's really cool. And then now we're going to go into the noise section, and we're going to start by selecting an in-harm 5. Now over here, we're going to start by putting the level all the way to 0 because we don't want anything coming from it. And we're going to modulate this sound with envelope 2. So now in envelope 2, what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting the attack a lot up. Something like this, but let's attach this directly over here. Somewhere like this. Now we're going to also leave the decay and the sustain as it is, but we're going to increase the release a lot. And just so you can listen only to the noise, it comes in with the noise as it progresses with the sound. In addition to that, we're going to go into the LFO 2. We're going to leave it as a triangle off BPM anchor. And essentially, we're going to put this and attach this to the pan. We're going to go bipolar, so it goes either way. And we're going to put this down to somewhere like this. So now if you listen, the noise, it wobbles left and right. Now envelope 1. Envelope 1, we're going to start by putting the attack a lot up. But this handle over here is going to go somewhere like this, a little bit higher than what it was. Now we're going to also leave the decay as it is and put the sustain a bit down. And lastly, we're going to put the release a little bit up. Really big sound, really huge, and it sounds amazing, to be honest. Now we're going to select a filter. And in the filter, we're going to select an MG load 18 and A, B, and the noise. And we're going to start by putting the cutoff a little bit down. Kind of giving that feeling that we want from the sound. Resonance a tad up. Drive also a tad up. This brings a little bit more richness in the sound. And we're also going to modulate this with the note. So what does that mean? Essentially, every note that you play, if you play higher notes, you're going to open the cutoff a little bit more. But we're going to put this a little bit down, somewhere like this. And now we're going to put this in the cutoff just a tiny bit. So higher notes tend to get more cutoff open in the sound as well. Now we're going to go into the effects section, and in the effects section, we're going to start by choosing a compressor. Then we're going to go into a delay. And then after the delay, we're going to go into reverb. And then after reverb, we're going to go into an EQ. And that's pretty much it. So let's start with the compressor. In the compressor, we're going to leave the threshold, the ratio, the attack as it is, but we're going to increase the release. So it kind of keeps compressing all the notes that you have. We're going to also put the gain a lot up, but this is going to make the sound really loud. So we're going to put the mix a lot down first. And also choose multiband. Now put the gain up. And you can hear the sound of the compressor of the multiband coming in, right? In addition, we're also going to move these bands over here. If you click on the bands, you can also choose them. But you're going to leave the high over here. The mid's a little bit down as well. And the low's a little bit down as well. This kind of serves as an EQ for the sound, but it already is something that can shape the sound in the preset. Now delay. In the delay, we're going to leave the 40 over here in the feedback. We're going to go and select at 1/8 at both. A little bit higher over here, a little bit lower over here. Somewhere like that. And also the wet is going to go a little bit up. Make this sound really wide. Now we're going to go into the reverb and we're going to have to make this really big. So reverb. Let's start by putting the wet a little bit up as well in the reverb. So we can hear what we're doing. Decay a little bit up. Now low cut also, so we don't want low end in the reverb. High cut is going to remain as it is, and the spin is going to go a little bit up. The depth also a little bit up. This gives a bit of movement to the reverb. Now lastly, EQ. We're going to select a low cut and also a bell. And in the low cut, we're going to put it almost all the way down. And the Q a bit down. In the bell, we're going to go and put this a bit down as well, somewhere around 700 Hertz. And put the Q a bit as it is, almost 59. And then the gain is going to go quite down as well. If you want to listen to this in context, now we're going to activate the EQ and also the kickstart. And that's it. I hope that you like the sound, and if you liked it, you can get it over here in the description below in the Afro House sound pack that you can get at Production Music Live's website. This is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Cheers.
Hi, this video is sponsored by us. If you like these tutorials and want to support the channel, please check out our website packed with online courses and professional sample packs. Also check our ready-to-use and club-tested Serum presets. You can browse by the genre and style you're looking for, or get the incredible deal with the full Serum preset bundle. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to your tutorial.